The White House, quote, "The world is a very dangerous place, exclamation point." This is part of the explanation for the president's muted reaction to the Saudi Arabia-sanctioned murder of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The president admits that the killing was terrible, but he also says, quote, "King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman vigorously deny any knowledge of the planning or execution of the murder of Mr. Khashoggi. Our intelligence agencies continue to assess all information, but it could very well be that the Crown Prince had knowledge of this tragic event. Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't." I want to bring in CNN senior White House correspondent Pamela Brown. She is at the White House. It's stunning, this statement.
It is stunning on a number of levels, Brianna, particularly the fact that the president hasn't even received the report from his intelligence community. That report is supposed to be handed over today. The assessment from the CIA, according to our reporting, that the Crown Prince directed the murder of the Washington Post reporter Jamal Khashoggi. So even before the president sees this report today, Brianna, he sends out this extraordinary statement backing Saudi Arabia. Now, he had said over the last several days that Saudi Arabia is an extraordinary ally, but essentially what he is saying in this statement is that it doesn't matter if the Crown Prince had any involvement in the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. As you said, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Those are the exact words from this statement. The president saying, well, it doesn't really matter because Saudi Arabia is such an important ally. He talks about the arms deal that Saudi Arabia was involved with. This arms deal, $110 billion over 10 years. It was struck last year. Well, so far, only $14.5 billion out of the 110 have actually gone through. So that is important to note. Also, the president talks about Saudi Arabia being glad to withdraw from Yemen if the Iranians would agree to leave. Now, it's important to unpack this. First of all, there's no indication exactly that the Iranians are on the ground. The Houthis, the rebel forces, are backed by the Iranians, and it's important to note just recently the Houthis agreed to stop missile and drone strikes on Saudi coalition targets in Yemen, and Saudi Arabia has yet to make any concessions. And so that is also important to point out here. But this is just extraordinary and really a slap in the face, Brianna, to the intelligence community. The president making this declaration, standing by Saudi Arabia before he even reviews the assessment from the CIA here at the White House today. Brianna.
Pamela, stand by with this breaking news. I want to go ahead and bring in CNN senior international correspondent Sam Kiley. He is